So we're going to go over a quick market update for the Monterey County area, and after we go over the numbers, we are going to discuss what that means for buyers and sellers. What the sellers should expect as far as getting their home sold and the prices that they can expect to get, and then what the buyers should expect as far as getting their offers accepted, and kind of maybe what they should be looking for when getting one of these offers drawn up. So the numbers for this month is we have sales. In June we had 214 closed transactions. In July we had 173. So that's a difference of 41 less sales in July, or 20%. For the median sales price, it was $852,000 in June, $909,000 in July. Days on market, we had 12 median days on market in June and 14 in July. New listings, 268 in June, 229 in July, and that's a difference of 39 or 14%. And then the list price received for both months was 100%. So what that means for buyers. All right, so we have roughly the same number, not the same percentage, but the same number of difference in listings. So we have less listings coming on as well as less sales. So our inventory didn't change an awful lot. So there's still not a lot of inventory on the market at the moment. But at the same time, because of the rise in interest rates, we're seeing that places are staying on the market just a little bit longer. So that means it's not quite as competitive for the buyers. So now is a great time to still lock in the relatively low interest rates, even though they're not as low as they have been in the the last couple of years. You can still lock in those relatively low interest rates and get a place with less competition. Waiting, your interest rates might still go up. We don't know what's going to happen exactly, but the interest rates could very well continue to go up. Waiting could also cause prices to continue to go up, because we did see an increase in prices from June to July. Those are some of the things that could happen if you wait. Higher prices and higher interest rates could price you out of the market. So if you can and you need to, now is a great time to be making that move rather than trying to wait. For the sellers, it's still a great time to sell. There's not a lot of inventory. Prices are still going up, but you might not want to wait too long, because if the interest rates continue to go up, we've already seen a decline in buyer interest. That could continue to happen. We could continue to have that decline. Now, with that being said, places even now, homes now, properties now are staying on the market a little bit longer. So don't expect those crazy, sold in 3 days like we had during the height of, the crazy market, or sold in less than 24 hours a lot of times as well. Also, 100% of list price received. Sorry, I've got my little one here making some squawking noises. It means that you're probably also not going to see offers $100,000 over list. Right now, more than ever, it's imperative to price the property right, and then also be patient. During a healthy market, 30 to 60 days is pretty normal times for a property to be on the market. Having realistic expectations as you go into selling your home is really important right now, both for pricing and for how long it takes to actually get sold, as well as how I was doing really good without needing a cut until then. As far as predictions go, I don't really like to make predictions. Nobody has a crystal ball. None of us know what's going to happen. None of us expected coronavirus or how crazy the market was going to get then. That being said, a couple of things to think about are the fact that interest rates are going up. So just something to think about as far as the sellers go. You might not have quite as much interest in your property. Something for buyers to think about as well, as far as the interest rates go. You might have a better shot now than you do in a few months as far as keeping that interest rate low. And you can always buy that interest rate down as well. And then another thing to think about a little bit more long term for both sellers and buyers is the fact that a lot of people got into houses with rates really, really low, artificially low, really, you know, in the 3% range or even lower than that, they're going to feel locked in. This could potentially impact the inventory we have on the market for the next several years. So it's something else to think about. So just to recap, buyers, it's still a good time to buy, maybe better than it was before because there's not as much interest, not as much competition. You know, you're not having to go way over ask. But it's also probably better now than it will be in the future with lower interest rates and lower prices than we might have next month or the month after, just based on the current data we have. So go after it, get that new place, start that next chapter of your life, adventure time, if you will. Let's get it done. And then sellers, for you guys, you know, it's still a great time to sell. There's still low inventory, so there's not a lot of houses for buyers to really choose from. So if you need to sell, now's a good time. Maybe better than it is in the future as well, because you're still going to have some interest, not as much as there was a couple months ago, but the prices are still going up, so you're good there. And you know, now is a good time because there might not be as much interest in the future if the interest rates do continue to rise. So again, same thing for you guys. It's imperative that you manage your expectations, have realistic expectations, price the property right, and trust your realtor. And then you as well, off to the next adventure. Adventure time for the sellers also. So let's get this done. And if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to discuss anything with anybody. Give me a call, shoot me a text. My contact information is all in the description as well. And please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button if you found this content valuable. And we'll see you next time.